Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the podcast. I have with me a very special guest named Eston Swaby. How are you, Eston?
I am doing fantastic. I'm doing great. I'm really excited about this interview today. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you for agreeing to appear on my show. So, can you tell me a little bit about what you do?
Okay, so I am a transformational business coach. I work with Christians, uh, primarily Christian, but I work with other persons that are not Christians, who want to identify what their purpose in life is. Because all of us are asking this question, right? Who am I? What is it that I'm called to do? And so forth. So I help them to identify what that is and to look at how they can monetize it, right? So how can they launch a business or a ministry that is centered around who they are, right? Because when you look at it, there are a lot of persons, right? I think I read a research one time that said 80% of persons in America, they are in a job that they hate, right? So there are millions of people that are going to a job every single day that that they're not passionate about, they don't feel fulfilled. So I help them to basically break away from that and to do what they love. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So, when did you start venturing in this kind of career path? Yeah.
Okay, so I started in 2000, I think it was 2014 when I I really wanted to help persons not only with their dreams, with their purpose, right, but also with their mindset, right? Because I am a big believer that your mindset is also important, right? So when I'm working with my clients, I always work with them also on their mindset, right? Because a lot of them, they are struggling with doubts, self-doubts, right? They're struggling with fears. A lot of them, even when it comes on to money, they are struggling with their money mindset, right? Can I really charge that amount? Will persons want to pay me that amount of money? Do I have to work hard for money? And all of those different things, right? So when I look at my own story, right? Um, Struggling with money mindset, struggling with identify, okay, what my purpose is, being tossed to and fro by the every wind, right? Because I didn't really know my what is it that I was called to do, right? I knew I wanted to serve, right? I knew I wanted to make a big impact, right? But I just didn't know what that was. Just like a lot of persons that are listening right now, they are thinking, okay, I want to make a big impact. I want to make, and I want to also make a lot of money. So I want to merge those two things together, right? But they just don't know how to do that, right? So I saw the need in the marketplace, and I said, you know what? Because I figured out what I wanted to do, I'm going to also help other persons to do the same. Because
Yeah.
I overcame my money blocks and my mindset blocks, I want to also help person to do the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. So you're helping, helping essentially people from your community, or do you have an online business, or?
Yes, I have an online business, so um I would say 99% of my clients are they find me online. So I serve persons as far as Africa. I have clients as Africa, United States of America, Canada, the UK, and so forth.
Wow, that is great. So when you talk to all those kinds of different people, and you see the unity of Christianity, so what is the purpose of you trying to do this kind of job to make this kind of effort and impact in the world?
Okay, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that question, please?
What is the purpose of you trying to help other Christians with their entrepreneurship, with their business? Um, is it just to do business and to have an income, solid income, or does it have a higher purpose? Yeah.
I believe that everything that we do should have a higher purpose, right? Um, I believe that all of us are created to leave footprints, right? So when I depart, right, when I die, right, I want to leave footprints behind me that other persons can follow, right? Other person can say, okay, hey, if Eston did it, then I can do it also, right? I want to help persons to live a better life, right? So to live a life of meaning and purpose, not just existing, not just going through the motion, not just making a lot of money, but then they go home every day feeling frustrated. I remember when I launched, I was doing business, right? I launched a business. I remember I was doing e-commerce one time, right? And I was just doing it because I wanted to make money, right? It was not something that I was passionate about doing. And I remember I was really stressed about, even though I started making money from it, I was started getting orders. But just thinking about it was frustrating. Just thinking about it was emotionally draining, right? I remember going to work every morning, saying, okay, Lord, I have to go to work another day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, and I know a lot of persons are going through that, right? A lot of persons are, um, that they might be making money, they might be able to pay the bills, but at what cost, right? At the cost of their peace of mind, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And I believe a lot of relationships, a lot of breakdown in relationships, is because one of the reasons is because a person's not really walking in their purpose. They're not really doing work that is meaningful to them. So I want persons, my mission right then is to help persons to do work that is meaningful to them, right? And also to believe in themselves, know that they can do it.
yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. What is exactly the transformational part of what you do?
Okay, so I would say the transformational part of what I do is persons walking away with the confidence that they need, they and validate and not and they're not after outside validations from other persons, persons doing what they are passionate about doing. So they wake up every day feeling excited, feeling energized, feeling that they can take on the world, right? That they are um they believe in themselves, they are putting themselves out there. And that is the transformation. So it's not not all about the external, right? In terms of, yes, they launch a business, right? But it's also the internal, how they feel about themselves every day.
Yeah, yeah. So I want to thank you so much, Easton, for this lovely talk. I'm sure we'll have a lot of things to discuss in the future if you're willing.
Okay, thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you so much. And thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye, guys.